Hey there guys, and welcome to another episode of Collectible Newscast, Neca San Diego Comic Con edition. And we're going to go deep into my favorite line, the Toon Line. And we're going to cover all sorts of other stuff as well. So, Kawabunga guys! So welcome back to another episode of Collectible Newscast. This time is Neca Sdcc edition. And this year, Neca brought a lot of stuff for the con. But you know why I'm here. The main dish of this display is the Turtles. Let's start off with the Last Ronin universe. Just before Sdcc, we got some pre-orders for the Universe Ultimate Football, Raph and Karai. In the booth itself, we get to see the Last Ronin fighting an army of the previously announced Sinja Patrol bots. Those are the blue ones. And the brand new white Elite Sinja bot. Then we have what will be an exclusive figure of a murdered Raph variant, which looks brutal with all the arrows on his shell and even one going through his leg. A figure for the strong of heart guys. We also get to see a good look of the flashback versions of Mikey, Donnie and Splinter too. And here you can see the Footbot next to Casey Jones. And another brutal scene here, we have a dismembered version of poor Fugitoid. It seems this one will be an accessory pack, as I understood. Here we have the Last Ronin's Leo being grabbed from a window by more Footbots. And of course, Mouser robots all over the place. By the way, the street diorama they are in is something Neca is considering producing, but it's not official yet. And speaking of the diorama piece, you can see the Spider Mousers very clearly, but the windows are concealing what appears to be ghost versions of Leo, Raph and Donnie. For now, it's just a tease of things to come. Nothing was officially announced at this point. And that's it for the Last Ronin universe. A lot of very cool and brutal figures, guys. Seems like this line will keep growing, so maybe the Lost Years is next on the horizon. Now we move on to the Mirage universe, and here of course we have the pre-order of Savanti Romero, someone who would be a great friend to Kang the Conqueror, of course. Anyways, that figure is already up for pre-order, and here you can see it in all of its glory. Then we have a recolored version of the recently released Casey Jones. This time with a red t-shirt, so he can color coordinate with the Mirage Turtles that I still need to get, guys. And finally, we have the original version of Baxter Stockman, guys. Long overdue, but he's looking great, and he will bring a Mouser and a PC complete with not one, but 2 floppy disk drive, guys. There's also a figure of Mikey the Wanderer, an amazing and beefy looking leatherhead, and a very menacing Rat King that will have removable leg and arm wraps. Then we have some previously released and some new Foot Ninja and the previously released Ultron bots. I always like to see a well put army in these displays. All of them look so cool together. Alright guys, let's move now to the movie line. This time we have some Secret of the Ooze figures. We will get at some point in the future a 2-pack featuring 2 versions of Professor Jordan Perry. A second figure of Kino, this time from the scene where he and Raph infiltrate the Foot Clan. Kino will also come in a 2-pack, alongside a more burly foot soldier, and will include the punching bag that you're seeing here. A lot of love for Kino, guys. There will also be another 2-pack, this time featuring the regular foot soldiers, with a lot of stick weapons to reflect the ones featured in the movie. And finally, there will be a Shredder throne. That was apparently featured in some trading cards and did not feature in the actual movie. It does look cool, however, but it's an easy skip as it didn't even appear in the movie itself. And sticking with the movies, but this time from a crossover perspective, we get 2 new figures from the Universal Monsters line. Wolfsman, Raphael and Creature from the Black Lagoon Leonardo can be added to the collection. And next, this is probably the best thing in the whole show for me. We have an Usagi 4-pack, a collaboration with Usagi's creator, Stan Sakai, that will feature 4 renditions of Usagi, including his faithful companion Spot. First, we have the classic comic Usagi, very similar to the Toon Line Usagi, but with brighter colors. Then we have this cute Usagi version, and this is my second favorite from the pack. But look at this one, guys. This is by far my favorite of the bunch. Samurai Armor Usagi. This one has the whole armor. I really hope they include the Sashimono or his battle banner as part of this look. I'm totally loving this version. And last, we have this futuristic version of Usagi. I call him the Terminator Usagi. It has a holster, so I'm expecting a cool looking gun for this one. As you can see, all the little Tokage spots have different poses. Can't wait to see accessories for this 4-pack, guys. This is definitely a must get for me. Next up, we have the Archie Comics universe. They had on display some of their previously released figures, such as Man Ray, Slash, Jaguar, and Dreadman. But we got a whole new batch of figures too. First, we have the very cool looking Belly Bomb along with Krang, so you can join him with the Slash figure. Belly Bomb will bring a bazooka accessory. His eyeball will be articulated, and apparently the mouth will be hinged, and you will be able to plug in a tongue accessory as well. So this will be a very unique figure, guys. And of course, everyone got excited with the intergalactic wrestling turtles. From that time when the turtles were taken by a giant floating cow head to the Stump Asteroid Arena to represent our side of the Milky Way in a wrestling match. Each turtle is very well replicated as they looked in the comic, and probably my favorite look is the one for Donatello. The second close is Raphael in his Venom symbiote suit. And finally, here's a great looking Mondo. He looks perfect like that, guys. I think they have captured his chill vibe with this figure, and there in his black skateboard as well. All of these Archie turtles really pop out. I don't collect the Archie line, but that Belly Bomb might make me get my first one, guys. And now, guys, for the main dish, here we have the Tmnt Toon Line display. And two big items immediately catch my eye. We have a giant android Krang, and of course, one of my most anticipated items for this year, the Party Wagon. The giant Krang looks amazing. Seems like Rita Repulsa used her monster growing powers on him. I already have the ultimate Krang, and I would love to have this one too. But I have to think on my collection space. It seems like this year all companies have gone bigger than ever with their stuff. But don't get me wrong, this Krang is looking absolutely amazing. Then of course we have the Party Wagon, which looks great. It does seem a bit boxy, but still has the look of the cartoon. This is an updated version which has eliminated the hump on the roof. Personally, I thought the Party Wagon looked better with the original hump design, but this one looks good too. We can see the newer April driving the Party Wagon, with Raph managing the laser turret on the side door. Leo is on top of the van, and you can see that it will have two hinge doors that will open to the sides. We have Rex 1, Mikey and Donnie already on the street ready for action. And if you check out Donnie, you can see that he has an amazing new spinning effect for his bow staff. This is because all 4 turtles will be re-released individually as ultimate packs. Each comes in the Turtles in Disguise colors and will bring premium accessories, such as Donnie's spinning bow effect, a special pizza for each brother such as the Jelly Bean variety, a small companion such as Mikey's pet parrot Polly, and even color-coded VHS tapes. So here's another chance to get the Turtle Brothers with some cool extra stuff. I don't think I will get this, but I'm sure they will sell very well. Then, for some army building, we will get the evil clone of Rex 1, so Shredder can keep growing his forces. It's a recoloring of the Rex 1, which I still haven't been able to get my hands on. Then we go down into the Turtle Lair, and this is the final sample of the Turtle Lair living room. Pre-orders for the Turtle Lair are already open at Neca's online store. I'll leave the link in the description below. There's a lot of pieces in the lair, including a coffee table, the pink sofa, a turtle shell carpet, the classic King Ghidorah poster, a Japanese lamp, and a lot of more stuff. These are made to order and have an estimated ship date of December 2023. The price tag for this display is $300 plus shipping. This might be a bit out of my budget, but it will certainly be a cool addition to the collection, especially if you already have the street dioramas. The lair will interconnect with other parts of the lair that have been announced, such as Donnie's lab. But let's talk about who's inside of the lair. First, it's Space Usagi. Recently, there was a black and white version on Stan Sakai's webpage for sale, but I held off buying one because this is the version I prefer. I used to have the Space Usagi figure from Playmates when I was a kid, so this figure is very nostalgic for me, so I'm definitely getting this one. And speaking of space, look at this amazing spacesuit Donatello. This has nothing to do with the 1987 cartoon, but Neca is taking some concepts and adapting them to the look of the Toon Line. I'm really digging this version. You can swap the heads with other turtles you own and make your own Space Turtle squad. Imagine how cool they will look next to Space Usagi. I'm seriously going to consider this. And in the same vein, we have Samurai Turtles. These have nothing to do with the Turtles in Time movie, but it's the same thing of adapting a concept to the Toon Line look. This time you can buy 4 Samurai Mikeys and have your own Samurai Toon Turtles. Alongside Samurai Usagi, of course. Neca said the Kabuto or Samurai helmet is removable, so you can have them with or without the helmets. And finally in the lair we have Business Suit Casey Jones from the episode when he infiltrated Octopus Inc. And wow guys, look at this, another variant civilian disguises for the turtles. These were highly anticipated. These are the Punk Turtles. Apart from their trench coat in disguise look, this was a very common sight in the cartoon. We got a tease of these costumes in the Usagi Yojimbo figure outer box, but now they are a reality. These will be sold as a 4-pack and they will bring a lot of new accessories. All of the jackets are uniquely sculpted, so Neca went all in with these versions. And of course, heads are swappable with other turtles you may already own. So as you can see, this line is still going strong. There's a lot to choose from, and everything is great. I'm still waiting for a Tempestra figure though. But for now, this is it guys. Amazing turtle figures from all dimensions. Running verse, Archie, Mirage, movies, and 1987 cartoon. It's a Turtle Mania all over again. And with the Mutant Mayhem movie, we will see what other surprises await us collectors. Alright guys, so as you have seen, a lot of stuff to consider, and I probably will be left bankrupt but very happy. So thank you very much for watching, and do not forget to like, subscribe and leave a comment. Cowabunga guys!